Hello, I'm Rivington Bislin III. Hi, I am Rivington Bislin III. Welcome, I'm Rivington Bislin III. Hey, what's up, CB?
Whoa,
How's it going, buddy?
What are you doing here?
Oh, we're shooting Primetime League. What happened to the studio?
No, you're not. The show's donezo. The regular split ended last week.
We have one more regular season show, though, before Worlds. It's ended, but you have to recap that last week.
Oh, yeah, the whole set's donezo. We can't
So you can bring it, it's right out back, though.
No, but you know what? I know how to whip something up real quick for you. You're gonna love it. Love it.
I guess Primetime League starts real soon.
Hey, guys, we're gonna get the cardboard boxes. We gotta work quick. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Did you say cardboard?
Yeah.
Welcome to the G2 era! They are your summer split champions!
TSM cement themselves as the most dominant organization in North American League of Legends.
EDG are your champions and the #1 seed heading into Worlds 2016.
We good? I think it's good. I think it'll stay. Hello and welcome to Primetime League. I'm Rivington Bislin III, and this handsome gentleman is David Freak Turley, and we've been kicked out of our own studio to do PTL on the street like common buskers.
Yeah, it feels bad, man. It's all right.
Feels hashtag.
Yeah, just read, whatever.
More teams are worlds bound after a weekend of LCS action and regional qualifiers over in China. Joining the ranks are H2K from Europe, Counterlogic Gaming from North America, and IMEI from China. Who would have thought?
Yep, good for H2K and CLG, who made it through championship points. Obviously, spring matters. CLG won spring. H2K did pretty well for themselves, but when you have teams like Origin and Fnatic who crap the bed, suddenly you get ahead of them in points.
Points are good.
Yeah,
Points
of course, China's got all three already. Regional qualifiers happen.
Focusing on that guy.
Glorious stuff.
There are only 6 spots remaining for Worlds. North America, Europe, Korea, and the LMS all have 1 spot remaining. That will be decided by regional qualifiers later in the week. And there are 2 spots for the international wild card.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the international wild card qualifier in the future, but they're down to the top 4. We're going to find out this weekend.
It's going to be crazy. There are plenty of regional qualification action things coming at you over the next week. And when that's wrapped up, you'll have our group draw show to look forward to, and we're going to give you a preview of that right meow.
They will get their chance to prove just how good they are against the world's best.
Rush Tigers take it! GG!
Welcome to the G2 era!
And they are going to get a spot in Worlds again!
Airing on September 10th at 11 a.m. PDT, you'll be able to check out how the dice fall for the teams heading into Worlds.
Yeah, it's going to be good, and I kind of want to see if there's any like big groups of death or groups of life, because sometimes you've got crazy stuff, and yeah, I hope it's good, I think.
Fan of crazy stuff.
Fan of crazy
I'm ready
stuff.
for that as well. Now it's time for us to relive the highs and the lows from our 2016 LCS Summer Finals in this week's episode of Mic Check.
I need my teammates' volume turned up, like everyone.
Volume or just us turned in general?
I know everything that you guys can do or can't do, that's fine. But let's talk about what they can do as well. And then, once we're in the fight, great job, we got into the correct position to take the fight, guys. I feel like everyone is brain explodes.
I'm ulting on Echo.
Sivir!
Yeah, Echo.
What? Yeah. I can get Sivir.
Sivir!
Sivir is too far from me.
Splash!
That is
That's right, baby!
Nice.
Nice smoke, boys. They're blues up too. Do Dragon first.
You want to do the minion? The minion is weak as hell, dude.
Go mountain,
Let's be the mountain.
Yeah, mountain.
Which
fucking
one?
mountain.
Let's all be mountain.
Let's choose a different mountain.
You should go pyramids for the ancient wisdom.
Let's all have different ones and then change it at once when CLG comes in.
Let's
Wow.
scare them.
That's what C9 did to us. So scary.
Let's end it, guys.
Yeah. Let's go! Hey, mid wave.
Let's go,
We got a mid wave.
I'm just gonna stop Shen. You guys are long. You guys can finish. I'm just gonna stop Shen.
Oh, great up, guys. Yep. Third again, boys.
Troll.
Can I?
Troll.
Hey,
Keep going, you can do more. Do more.
No, I'm shy now. Well, guys, can you help or?
I'm trying.
You can flash in, heal him and shit. I'm fighting in both. No sums.
Go.
I killed them both.
Go to the next side. I can tank. I'm tanking.
Okay, he's dead. Nice.
You can go top tower. Jump over the wall if you don't have, right?
Slowly, we can fight, yeah?
Go Gragas.
I'm gonna knock that way.
Klagas.
I kill them.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
we won.
Oh my god, yes.
Nice.
G2, we win, please. We win like, in front of Polish people, guys. It's the greatest honor in your life.
Good job, guys.
Good job, Rio. You are the
Bravo, Rio.
best.
Bravo, Rio.
I know.
Bravo.
Just remember, guys, good vibes in the chat.
Agreed.
Stay positive no matter what. All right. Sorry, guys.
Okay, yeah. Good vibes in the chat.
Good vibes in the chat.
I'm gonna need some good vibes, honestly.
Good vibes, guys.
When we play team fights, in this case, it's just going to be Vlad diving with Shen or Gragas going in, and then Lucian, you're just going to have to like play around the team fight because no one's going to really peel for you.
I don't need peel, yeah.
Oh, they're going mid. They're going mid.
I'm watching.
Look at Nor, look at Nor. I'm behind. I'm behind.
Look at Nor. He's
Ulti Peter. I'm Illusion.
No,
Turn
you cutting.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I have jump.
I'm dead.
Can we? I can ult them
It's a portrait. Yeah, look.
No flash.
Vlad, no flash. Yeah, we're fine. I'm behind him. I'm on Jin.
I'm dead.
Push it back. Back. I'm on Nor. I'll have GA. Look at Lucian. Nice. Lucian's here.
I'm dead. Fuck.
Oh shit. Run. Oh god.
Yeah.
End the fucking game. Come in. Okay. I'm gonna TP bot. Go back. Let's go back.
Nice.
Zangtox, you can do it. Wonder, you can do it. Thrasher, you can do it. Mickey, you can do it. Kobe, you can do it. Mickey, don't look over there. Come on, Mickey.
Bitch though.
I'm kinda in the middle of them.
Can we finish it then?
I have Ian4.
I think we have to fight.
Yeah. I'm coming in.
Gragas.
Nice. Slowly. Care Seaver.
Sivir has no flash, okay?
Care Seaver bounces. Okay, nice. Go mid.
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's go. Look, Penta. Make Penta. Give me Penta. Keep Penta.
Okay, I'm going for the Penta, give us.
Yeah. Go.
We're going for it, anyways.
We're going. Go.
Wait.
One people kick.
Okay.
I go.
Oh, sucks.
Nice.
Hey guys, Jatt here with Kobe. We're in a new undisclosed location to do this or that. Woo! We've never seen these slides before. We're doing this on the first take. There are 5 slides. We're going to give our honest reaction. Last time it went on so long, the music stopped.
Now we can't hear any music.
We can't even hear the music, but it's going to be there. So
we're going low budget
productions. All right, you know the rules. Let's see the first slide. Which region is more likely to repeat the same teams as? Oh, okay. So this is essentially, well, C9 or KT. I think KT is more likely.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Immortals is going to be pretty close.
Because I think Immortal C9 is like a coin flip.
Yeah.
Whereas I think KT is pretty definitively the 3rd strongest team.
I actually agree on that one because Immortals Cloud9, it went to 5 games. It was really close. Also, we're not sure, how each of those teams are going to rebound after their losses.
Yeah, exactly. Jensen and the rest of Cloud9 looked devastated. When Immortals didn't make finals, they were also devastated and they kind of bounced back. It's going to be a really exciting weekend. Whereas I think KT is just like really good. So let's get to the next slide, number 2. Best move in 2016, trick or double lift?
So this was a good move for both teams if you look at the spring split and MSI up until then. Recently, CLG not having as much success, but this move was really good for them. But G2, Trick has been the best jungler.
He's won 2 MVPs in a row. You didn't have a great showing in MSI, but like double lift was obviously like a higher profile move, but I think Trick you'd say is like more successful for the individual.
Because they went from nothing to best in the European LCS. TSM went from 2nd place to 1st place. That's it.
Back-to-back champion, double MVP. Let's give it to Trick. Slide number 3. The better sustain, Vladimir or Soraka?
Well, I'm selfish, so I always go with Vladimir because that's self-sustained. Soraka can't heal herself. That's useless. I'm not healing teammates.
This is like a theoretical question. Is it better to sustain yourself or others? Better sustain.
Are you greedy? You're just buying time here, huh?
I think Soraka is better sustained for the team overall. That's why she's so annoying in solo queue. And Vladimir.
Okay, there's our differences.
I help others. Kobe.
Team player.
Yeah, we know what side you're on. Let's get to slide number 4. The most legendary LCS organization, Fnatic or TSM?
I think TSM. It's been around longer.
even though it was only slightly longer. Wait, yes, it has been longer because there wasn't even
most legendary esports organization.
There wasn't even. Well,
I would say Fnatic, but if it's specifically LCS organization,
it says LCS.
Then it's TSM. There are 8 finals in a row every single Worlds.
The only reason is because Europe didn't have a server. NA had the first server, so that's why I had the first.
Did you see the Legends Rising trailer where Reckless was like, I can't, like, if I don't make it to Worlds, it'll be like worse than when I got injured playing football.
Really?
Yeah, and they, like Fnatic, that would be another Worlds they'd miss if they make it there. TSM already there.
And
I think that makes them more legendary. 8 splits in a row in the finals every year.
I think so. Just because people from all over the world, no matter where you go, chant TSM, even if they're not playing in the game.
Yep. Slide number 5, we're gonna have it more deserving to be. Oh, come on, man! This is so. I haven't been following.
Not touching this.
I know he like sat during a national anthem. Dardoch, he's like.
So
he's throwing salt on Twitter. I don't know the internals of this though.
I do like that it's finally come out though, because like we've been hearing for so long all these rumors. Oh yeah, Dardoch. Oh, but they're having problems internally. Oh, but he's so good, then they really want him, right? Where's the balance between does the team like each other and can they perform on stage? Now he's gonna go to Echo Fox. Good news is, Echo Fox, they needed a good jungler. Now they've got a
I will say one thing. All the stuff that's come out of this, like the Twitter picture of Dardoch with like the MS Paint jersey, I hope he stays in the scene for a really long time. Because it's really
You don't care what team he's on.
I don't care
you just
what
want to
happens.
play.
I just want to watch. Kaepernick, unless you watch football, you don't even know how to pronounce his name. This name's easy.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna stick around.
This entails a whole bunch of stuff. People take the national anthem really seriously, some racism stuff going on. I'm not touching that one. So we'll just do it.
Okay, that'll do it for this or that. Kobe and I will be back around Worlds. This is the last one of the regular season because the regular season is actually over.
But the Worlds ones are really fun because then we get to go to exotic locations such as San Francisco.
Slides next time are gonna be really good. Keep sending direct messages to @Primetime League to give them all the ideas possible. And we'll see you when the group stages kick off near the end of September. So, see you then.
And based on the sun, it is now time for the North American Rundown, and we're heading into the regional qualifier to see who will be our 3rd and final seed for Worlds. This is how the qualifier shaped out. In round 1, Liquid will play Team Envy, that guy, and the winner will go on to face Cloud9. The winner of that match will then have to play Immortals to decide who takes the 3rd seed, who will plant it. We're going to kick this off with our opening match between Liquid and Team Envy. In the regular season, they were neck and neck, and in the end, it was Liquid who edged out Team Envy on the ladder.
Yeah, but the problem here is Liquid are losing lots of their roster. They cut Dardoch. They would rather play with Arc second than Dardoch, so that's going to be a situation. Fabu is off the roster as well, though that said, he was already replaced by Jint, so we'll see what happens there. Ultimately, though, it looks like Liquid's a little bit in shambles, and you just kind of have to hope that Phoenix and Lorlo carry. That's unlikely. Meanwhile, of course, you look at the other side of this one. Envy, you got to hope they do well. They did take a game off of Cloud9, so I think they are the favorites coming in here.
They're kind of strong, but then we saw that they weren't playing too many of the tough teams. When they were tested, we did see them get better. So like you said, it'll be interesting as they come in. So what are your predictions heading into this weekend? Who do you think is going to win the regional qualifier and take 3rd seed?
So afterwards, Envy plays C9. I think C9 wins that one pretty easily. C9 looks real good. C9 Immortal's still gonna be super close. Honestly, it could go either way. I think it's pretty much a coin flip. I'm gonna still say Cloud9 though. I think Immortals getting dragged to 5 games against CLG is not a good sign. Even though C9 lost kind of handily to TSM, I still think they had the superior team. Impact's continuing to play this well, so I think they're still super solid.
I think that's what a lot of people are saying as well. They saw Impact is huge in that, and he probably will not stop that momentum knowing he wants to go back.
Pretty sure.
2 Worlds, that is. I certainly can't wait to check out all the action, and it kicks off this Saturday with games rolling through until Labor Day on Monday. So normally I do this from the desk, but since that's gone, we're now doing it from one of the conference rooms. Still looks nice, we're doing good. On Tuesday, we gave you the cheek of one of the most impactful players in the NALCS, and if you had guessed that it was Impact, then you would be correct. Congratulations, fantastic, you're amazing. But Impact was the Season 3 World Champion on SKT before he moved to North America at the start of 2015. There he jumped between teams until now, finally settling on Cloud9. So far in the playoffs, Impact has racked up a 3.5 KDA with 383 gold per minute, burning a hole in his pockets along with a 20% kill share participation. He had the second highest KDA for top lane in the regular season, and he is also...
I booked
Freak,
a meeting room.
This is like my 10th take. We're done.
Well, meeting culture, bro. Can you just...
All right, let me finish. We're good. People love you.
Whatever,
They can
sure,
see you.
whatever.
Great. You can catch Impact on Sunday in the regional qualifier as they take Cloud9 takes on the winner of Team MB versus Liquid.
Finally, get
out. Rude.
Okay, finally, Riv is gone, and it's time for the best segment on PTL, Twitter, because it's only me. Now, I know there is a totally rational explanation for why I'm doing this segment in a conference room, but, you know, I'm just going to blame all of you for being trash, and that's why we got downgraded. Now, last week we asked who would place the most wards in the LCS Championship weekend, the final or the third place match, NA or EU. And for Spot in the Hall of Fame, how many wards would that player place? Well, if you guessed Adrian, congratulations! He placed 344 wards over the course of the 5-game series that Immortals played against CLG. Whew, that was a tight one. But only 42 of you guessed that player correctly, and I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed because you have a 1 in 8 chance picking the right support. We know it's gonna be support. You're stupid if you picked anyone else. And we only got 42 of you, so I'm kind of sad, but it's fine. Now, also, I don't even want to give away a skin code. I had to. Producer told me I had to, so here you go, at Blake_Hawkins. You got a skin code. I'm not gonna say congratulations because you don't deserve it, but there you go. Now, we don't really have any Twitter questions for you for this week because it's the last regular episode of PTL, finally, for the year. But instead, we want you to show us photos of how you watch PTL. Now that's it for Twitter until Worlds. You've got a whole month to prep, so don't screw it up.
Hey guys, I'm Quickshot, joined by Krepo for this week's PTL edition of Death Timers. Because last week, Pyra ran out of time. I had to kill him off. I've got some stronger opposition, so you ready to debate with me today, Krepo?
I'm all in for that debate.
Well, I'm going to remind you of the rules because you're the new kid now, right? I'm the king of Death Timers for the time being. 30 seconds to argue who's going to win between Giants and the Unicorns of Love. It's the first match in our regional qualifier bracket. Do you even know how the regional qualifier bracket works?
As a matter of fact, I do, Trevor. The regional qualifier, aka dubbed the Gauntlet, is going to take place on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday here in Europe. First round, just as you said, Giants versus Unicorns. The winner plays the next days versus Fnatic. And then the winner of that match plays versus Splice on Monday. The winner of it all goes to Worlds as the 3rd seed representing Europe.
All right, so King of the Hill, last man standing. Yep. I was the last man standing from Death Timers last week, so I'm going to go.
Pyra.
I'm going to go. Oh, hey, it still counts. A win is a win. Got to get that LP. I'm going to start, and I'm going to pick Unicorns.
Wow.
I've got the colors. I'm supporting the team. I know we didn't do too well in Krakow, but how about you give me a timer, all right? Count me in.
All right, get ready, Trev. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, Unicorns of Love. We've already beat the Giants. We took you guys down in the quarterfinals. It was a convincing win. Take a look at my whole team. Like Exile, he was a monster that series. Move, okay, he didn't look too great to the rest of the playoffs, but he totally destroyed Max Law, right? He got ganks, he shut down Smitty J, he got Chachi ahead. Like, this is a team, they showed they know the patch, they showed they know how to play the new meta, and they made it all the way through to Krakow. Did you make it to Krakow? No, they didn't. We've already taken you down, and that's how the... It's so hard. You're running out of time.
I made it to Krakow, personally. All right, bro, count me in.
Right, Giants. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's going to be a lot simpler for me. I'm just going to run down the list here. Smitty J, he's going to make sure that everybody on the side of Unicorns is going to have an incredibly shitty day because he's going to wreck them. Dude, this guy learned from his mistakes. Maxlor, Vision Beast, is going to slide into that jungle, literate rewards, just like I always slide right into the DMs. And then if we go to the bot lane, they don't even need an introduction. They don't even need an explanation, rather, because they're going to completely dump on their opposition because every day they're hustling. At night, Rookie of the Split, he's playing against a guy that has a champion puddle. Not even a champion pool. That guy can play maybe 3 or 4 champions. That's gonna take it.
That's a buzzer. Okay, you went over the buzzer, but you actually believe it. Like, that was like a good argument. Are you on board with that?
Not really. I think the Unicorns are still gonna win. But if anybody's gonna take it, it's my boy Knight.
Gonna be your boy Knight. Gonna be your boy Knight. That does it for our version of the Death Timers. He's Krepo. I'm Quickshot. Tune into the show 5 o'clock Saturday.
It's our last Show Me Some Skin of the year, so if you want to get a free skin, now is your chance. Get those clients up and get ready because the code is coming up on your screen right now.
Woo! So we thought about having a creative way to have you guess the missing letters. Then we felt salty about doing this on the side of the road, so we're just gonna tell you, missing letters are CC.
That is right.
Yeah.
CC.
Yeah, cubic centimeters. Crowd control. Our scripts are blowing away in the wind, literally.
I got a paperweight. Do we have those even?
No.
If you're the winner, tweet at LOL Esports with the hashtag SaveRivAndFreak and make a donation to SaveRivAndFreak.com so we can get our desk back.
It'd be nice.
Roll it back. And now it is time for the regional rundown, and we're starting with the International Wildcard Qualifier. 4 teams are left, but only 2 can claim a spot at Worlds. Good luck to all. Our first match is INTZ from Brazil versus Dark Passage from Turkey. The Brazilians will be looking to use the home crowd advantage to get them over the line and bring their region to Worlds.
Yeah, and last time these teams met, it was actually the Brazilians who won here. You expect them to be the favorites coming in, but it's a best of 5. You never know what's going to happen. But honestly, you know, Brazil keeps showing up to Worlds. I think they probably will again.
It's going to be amazing. Our second matchup is between Lion Gaming from LATAM North. It's always for me. I don't get it.
Yeah.
And Albus Nox Luna from the CIS. Now, check this out. Lion took the competition by storm, only dropping a single game throughout the round robin, and that loss came at the hands of the one team they now have to beat if they want to make it to Worlds.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing. You expect them to be the favorites, but they did drop that one. Still, though, Albus Nox Luna, still arguably the weaker team. Here's the funny thing. I don't think they're that heavy of underdogs, though. Keep in mind, like, number 2, 3, and 4 all have the same regular group stage records. These teams are fairly close in skill. I do, though, think that Lion are the favorites here, and I think we will have sort of 2 South American teams as my predictions heading to the World Championship.
You heard it here. Tweet at him. Tell him he's wrong if he is. Over in the LPL, it's EDG, who are now champions of China, but who would not have expected that, being practically undefeated throughout.
So good.
They completed a perfect summer split with their 3-0 victory over Royal Never Give Up in the finals, and now they can cap off an undefeated split with the #1 seed in China.
Time for redemption for China, time for redemption for EDG. Top 8 at Worlds is not as far as they wanted to go. They lost to Fnatic last year. They think they can do better. Uzi, of course, denied another LPL title. He never gets to win. Royal Never Give Up to AD carry. It was not Uzi at MSI. They have Uzi now. He is great. You expect him to be good, and I do think there's good things for Royal Never Give Up as well. We'll see what happens. Scout also, to jump back to EDG, the mid laner of Edward Gaming. It's not really Pawn anymore. It's not really Athena. It is about Scout. Scout, if you don't remember, was formerly on SKT way back when. He was a sub with Faker. He's been playing amazingly. Expect big things out of him.
Oh.
Yeah,
well, all right.
Scout's great.
I'm getting the
Scout's
info
great.
from Freak here. I got everybody I need to watch. In the LMS, they're gearing up for the regional qualifier, which will decide the final Worlds representative from that region. Go figure. HQ on take on Hong Kong Esports, while J-Team will play against Machi. The winner of these teams will then fight to the death over this region's 2nd seed, or to see who will get 2nd seed.
I mean, the thing is, we talked about this last week. We just wanted to make sure we recapped that for you guys. LMS didn't play their regional qualifiers yet, but yes, AHQ and J-Team, I think, are the 2 favorites. And there's 1 team left, right? There's only 2 spots for LMS. We already know Flash was the #1. Whether it's J-Team or AHQ, it's going to be a Pool 2 team, and they're just going to do the best they can. Honestly, it's just going to be both teams bouncing back from losing to Flashals recently.
I like the fact that we almost don't know what's going to happen for every region still coming out here. Obviously, you know the first seeds, but what's going to file out in the 3rd places that haven't finished yet is still so up in the air and can really make another powerhouse region as we go to Worlds.
It's really only China that's figured out the 3rd team right now. As
Exactly.
Far as I know, right? Everyone else still waiting, so it's going to be good.
Super exciting stuff. Now over in the LCK, they're already in the 2nd round of regional qualifiers. In round 1, it was the Africa Freaks who emerged victoriously over the Jin Air Green Wings. Pretty ironic.
Yeah.
And after losing the first 2 games, Africa then came back with a reverse sweep to move on to the next stage in the qualifier. Reverse sweeps, they're a scary thing. Now they have to take on Samsung Galaxy if they want to make it 1 step closer to Worlds. The last time these 2 teams met, it was round 1 of the playoffs where Samsung 2-0'd Africa. So they should be freaked.
I mean, we basically have a repeat of the actual Korean playoffs here. yeah, you expect this to go the same way it did before, where Samsung wins and then KT Rolster wins. That's my prediction there, honestly. Samsung actually a pretty solid team. You know, I think they are quite good overall as a roster. You know, hey, they beat SKT a couple times. Like, that's good stuff
That's
here.
true.
You know, I think Samsung definitely the big favorite. But again, going on to face KT Rolster, and that is never, ever, ever easy.
Not at all, especially this season. Now, before production takes the clothes off our backs, we've got one more video. I know, I heard it earlier. I hope it's not true. One more video to show you. It's a personal favorite of mine, and it rounds up the top 5 plays from around the world, or as Perks could almost call it, a Penta. Coming in at number 5 from the EU LCS Finals, G2's Mithy helped Trick escape by the skin of his teeth.
Pops the grey health on less than 100 HP. Trashy's looking for more. Barrel pins Mickey against the wall. Here comes Senkax with Stand United. Abyssal Voyage! Mithy gets out!
If he had just taken one hit, he would have been interrupted straight away and they would have died.
At number 4 from the IWC qualifier, INTZ's Yang came up huge with the 5-man
Yeah, Arrow's going to come in. Parallel Convergence gets a nice double stun, but it's onto the 2. Taking a massive 5-man ult from Yang. And Julio Cito's going to fall down. Double body slam comes in as well. INTZ just all over KMB right now. A beautiful team fight. And that is going to spell the first game of the IWCQ victory for the Brazilian.
Yang just made it look easy on this Nah. What a final play.
Popping in at number 3, INTZ's Revolta took matters into his own hands to become Macau's legendary bodyguard.
Iniciou pra ser o Micão, só ser complicado, o Revolta vai tentar o desengage, sensacional! O Micão vai tentar sair ainda, permanece vivo, o Revolta tem escudo de corpo, proteção pela cura, o Micão vai tentar sair, a situação é complicada, Revolta pra cima deles, segurando todo mundo, Revolta ao resgate!
At number 2 from the IWC qualifier, it was Lion Gaming's Arso with the delicious 1v2 double kill.
Com a eliminação, briga agora contra o Arce, mas não tem pra onde correr o TK, vai se complicando cada vez mais, utiliza seu escudo, tenta ganhar tempo, os minions estão batendo no Jogster, fica com a eliminação agora o Arce, Micão também tá tancando os minions, isso é perigosíssimo, ele ainda tenta a eliminação, mais uma vez o escudo, double kill Arce!
And dashing into number 1, it was all up to Doublelift and his fast fingers to help TSM claim their 4th NALCS championship.
No Guardian Angel for Meteos, whereas TSM still have 2. Impacts in the front. Weaver's Wall catches off a couple. Now can they have the follow-up damage? A couple of stuns come in. They've got Bjergsen, and they shut him down with a 1600 damage crit. Doublelift is low. Meteos, another knockup, trades his life, but it does get the GA. Double with the culling, kills everybody. They've got 3. Impact goes down, and A's for TSM.
Doublelift turns around the fight, staying alive, so much patience. Bides his time, and he takes over!
Remember, if you see a big play, tweet at LOL Esports with the hashtag #ThePenta. And if we still have a show next week, year, millennium, we'll put it in the video.
Yeah, so I guess we're missing our graphics machine too, so that's good. This is, yeah, this is high quality, guys. This is the Riot standard now.
Take it or leave it, so please take it. For our very last hit of the split, we're gonna take a look back at some of the bloopers that have happened this summer.
So we're just doing this episode again, I guess.
Hello and welcome to Primetime League. I'm Irvington Business III. This Breakfast Club, Hi, Kobe.
I would like to personally welcome you to this or
Thank
that.
you. Please
Jatt
be gentle.
couldn't be here because he's a dick. He didn't want to welcome you.
He is. He's hurt his arm, so he apparently can't talk.
Rubbing those right now. Mayonnaise.
Woo! Woo!
Good start to the season.
Excellent. They'll never see it.